Hey guys, this video is going to be very different from my other ones, but there's a topic that I feel needs to be talked about. I did mention this in my recent video of Hokum, the first one I did, and I have been noticing something with Hollywood, and it's a huge shame. I feel like Hollywood, guys, is failing, and there are so many cycles and patterns they keep following to the point where it's actually taking down Hollywood. They're taking themselves down. And I have noticed this year, and I thought it was just me, but people online have been claiming that the only genre that's actually very awesome to see in theaters right now is only horror. And I have to agree here because, so I was we've gotten Bone Temple, we've gotten The Undertone, The Backrooms, Obsession, Hokum recently came out, and it's what's going on with Hollywood right now? It's so weird. And the other genres, I feel like they're not as interesting to me, and the only movies I heard that actually made money was Hoppers and also the Mario movie. Good for them. But the other genres, I'm not sure how they're doing in movie theaters per se. And it's really annoying because I feel like Hollywood's stuck right now. And the one thing, there are actually four things that are getting to me right now. Well, actually, it's three things, really. The first thing that's really getting to me is the fact that Hollywood keeps doing a bunch of sequels to films that were not, cult classic films that were never needed. So I think it started, but I could be wrong. I think the first person to do this was Tim Burton when he did part 2 to Beetlejuice. That was cool, but I feel like after that, Hollywood started doing so many of these part 2s to films that were not needed. For example, they did a part 2 to Freaky Friday. They recently did a part 2 to The Devil's Prada that recently came out. And look, it's a cool idea, but it's overdone at this point. They've made too many part 2s to a bunch of films that were not needed, and it's gotten so bad to the point where it's obvious. Another thing, too, is the remakes. They have been announcing so many remakes as of late, it's gotten very annoying. They recently announced the American Psycho remake. Wasn't happy about that one. And then they also announced some remake to the movie Possession that came out back in the 90s. And I'm why are you guys doing this? I gotta be honest, some of these remakes are not needed, and it's why are they remaking great films that don't need a remake? And it's gotten very annoying. And the last thing is also getting to me is all these spin-offs to all these franchises to the point where it's gotten so annoying, and it's just a repeating thing at this point. For example, Marvel, they destroyed themselves. And, I gotta be honest, guys, Marvel, I think back in 2019, I think that was the last year for them, that they were at peak level. That was when Endgame, Infinity War came out. That was peak Marvel. And after that, they went downhill because they started doing the same storylines over and over and over. And it was a multiverse thing. That got annoying quick. They overdid the multiverse so bad in all the spin-offs, all the films, and I'm why did they do this? And yeah, it got really bad for Marvel. Another franchise too was Star Wars. That one got really bad too because it turned into a bunch of spin-off after spin-off after spin-off to the point where I can't even keep up anymore. I don't care to watch all these shows because it's just why? There's no point, there's just too many, and it's the same story over and over. Another show, well, some other franchise also fell into this trap too, was Star Trek. I hadn't seen the recent TV show, but fans did not like it at all. Another show too that fell into this trap was Harry Potter. That one, I don't know why they even decided to do a TV show on in the first place, but people were really upset about it too. And another one that also fell into this trap, which really was like, why was The Boys? I'm like, The Boys did not need a spin-off, and I feel like it should have just kept it that show. No, they're doing a prequel. They're doing, they also did Gen V, which got canceled, and then they also did a cartoon. The only one excuse was a cartoon, and the prequel, okay, it's a prequel. But, again, The Boys fell into the same trap. And it's like, Hollywood, like, are you guys just running out of ideas to the point where that you're so afraid to do something new? Like, I don't get it. It's gotten so annoying at this point. And I cannot believe that Hollywood is actually going to destroy themselves. Like, I had assumed that technology, such as, of course, like the AI, that they would be the first ones to take down Hollywood. No, Hollywood's doing it first because they don't have any more ideas. Sorry about that rant, guys, but it's been on my mind for a long time, and I felt like this video had to be done because Hollywood, they are getting to me as of late, and I'm like, guys, they are out of ideas, and it's so obvious. It's in your face. Okay, sorry, guys. This topic I've wanted to do for a very, very long time because it's just, man, I never thought in a million years that the horror genre would be the only thing in 1 year that would be doing great. And the other genres, I'm not sure what's going on right now in theaters. And it's really sad how that one genre of horror, you know, the box office, it's obvious that genre, they're not able to save theaters with just horror, you know, and it's just like, man, and it sucks because at some point, it's gonna happen, that the movie theaters are all gonna go down. And another thing I've recently heard, this is not a joke, guys, I've heard in other states, in some states, that they're so desperate for money for their theaters, ticket prices have gone up to $30 to $50 a ticket. If that is true, but I think it was true, that's insane. And that tells me that it's gonna die. The movie theaters are gonna die, and that's gonna be it for Hollywood. Like permanently, it's gonna be it for us. And it really is so sad to see something that used to be so entertaining, so fun to watch in the movie theater, it's gone. And it's just like, man. And I gotta be honest, the very last great year we had was 2019, in my opinion. That was when that we had so many great films coming out, all these fantastic ideas, and then that was it. It went downhill, and well, it's been slowly going downhill, but I feel like this year it's even more obvious, in your face, obvious. And it's just really sad to see Hollywood just going down like this. And, you know, like, it's a shame. It really is. And I just hope that some of us can, like, at least have, like, the memories of going to watch all these great films back in the day when it was really fun and all that, you know? So, yeah, that's it for today, guys. Sorry, this video was a very, very random, but this topic, Hollywood thing, I really want to talk about for a long time. And, yeah. So, yeah, that's it for today, guys. Alright. Peace out.